get behind the camera.
Oh, nice.
What's it like for you to do this story?
It was an extraordinary No, I think I was probably first drawn to the fact that it was very a strong story about a father and his daughter, and the mother. And very much I connected with it because I'm the father in the film, the father-daughter relationship. I'm a father of 4 girls. At the time of approaching making this movie, my eldest daughter was maybe 15 or 16, so I subconsciously must have been thinking about her moving away, going to college. And this film is about a much greater loss, about a father who loses his daughter to radicalism and terrorism. But I suppose I was thinking just about losing my daughter to college, you know, and her not waking up in the house with her there anymore. So, I mean, I'm looking at this now in retrospect, I'm assuming that might be why I was drawn to it. Or that Mary is crazy, but that Mary's fighting for what she believes in. It just happens to be that she's fighting in a way that... I don't think... I can see no links. I mean, I think if anything, Philip Roth, you know, this film isn't a Democratic film or a Republican film. It's a film, it's a story. And I like in Philip Roth's book, he presents these things that he, subjects that he debates through characters or questions or explores. And he gives us both sides of arguments. And I tried to do that with my film. I tried to make us understand both sides of a scene. And so therefore, I don't think it's like a election movie.
I just read the script. I just focused on that. Ewan and I talked just really kind of, I let him, I trusted him, and I have a stutter in the film, so I had to prepare for that a little bit.
To have this film come out right before the election, do you see a power in the message that it could give to voters?
I've never really thought about it like that. Because I think I'm such an actor that I think about it in terms of the creative part of making a film and the story and the emotion. And I think that anyone who made the film set out to do was to make people feel something and to move them in some way. So how it does that, I think, will be personal to each individual. So possibly.
I think this film is incredibly relevant. I think this is a movie that gives people pause. I think really interesting work, exciting work, causes people to ask questions. I think exciting work progresses our culture forward. Hopefully this film will do that. I think this is a film that, like this time we're living in, asks us to answer the very real question, who are we? Are we who we say we are? And can we live up to that mountain?
All I'm looking at is that the movie we thought we were making, and I thought it was better than what we... I don't think that was in our minds, because we made this way before the election selection had happened in terms of Trump and Clinton. And as we're getting closer to this election, the same questions exist, and that is examining the American dream. Now, the world is filled with many more people than just Americans, but it is specific to that period of time in America. It is a mirror to today in some way. I would leave it up to the audience to make the connection. But protesting your times and feeling like you've been left out or that things are getting out of control is what it feels like now.